What's up, guys? Today we're coming at you with a Odd Eyes Magician deck profile. So let's jump into the deck profile and see what we're coming at you with. To start things off, we're running 2 of the Performing Pal Odd Eyes Dissolver. This card, I really enjoy playing this card, even though he's a level 8, and that's usually not something that you're going to use as a pendulum in a Odd Eyes build or Magician build. He's very good in the aspect that if you have a pendulum monster, you can attack and then special summon this card. And the thing that I like about that is I can end up pendulum this card out in defense or an attack, pump you with it during that battle phase, and then after that, tag it out with whatever monster that attacked with, and go into whatever fusion I want to go into, which would give me a little bit more defensive plays that would really plus the deck a lot. And I like that he is really better in opinion to me to the Odd Eyes Fusion, because I can make those plays that I can make without having to worry about either my opponent having 2 monsters or having the materials that I need on hand. You'll have the materials that you'll need for this. We're also running 2 of the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon is still just all around good searcher. And also to be able to help you whenever you do that damage on your opponent, double the damage is very good. We're still running 3 of the Astrograph Sorcerer. This card is just all around good. Whenever one of your pendulum magicians get blown up, special summon him, get that magician that was blown up, get its effect, get the effect of that magician to grab another magician out of the deck. It's just oh so good. You can combo for days for that. I like that a lot. We're running 2 of the Double Iris. Double Iris is just good all around for just being able to just get that search of that time pentagraph or that star pentagraph. You know, that's space pentagraph. You know, it's just all around good card to be able to help you to get generated plays where you wouldn't normally have plays. Just be sure that it's not during your first turn. You know, a lot of people asked me about that, said things about that. That is true. You cannot activate this effect during first turn. So if you going first, just go ahead, if you want to, put him in the pen scale, normal summon him, whatever you got to do, but you cannot activate this effect on your first turn because there is no battle phase. That's the reason why. Next, we're running 2 Black Fang Magician. I really like this guy cutting your opponent's attack points in half. You can have a big monster, loop this guy, use his effect once, bring him back with, you know, your Oath Dragon, do that effect again. Very good. So he can help the deck out a lot with just knocking down monsters like that. Also too, his monster effect is no joke. To be able to sit there whenever you do blow him up, if you have, you know, your purple poison in the graveyard or your double iris in the graveyard or something like that, when he's blown up, destroyed, his monster effect kicks in, allowing you to special summon a dark monster spellcaster from the graveyard. So that can help you keep a defensive wall up and even go into other plays after that if you use that effect. Speaking of, we got 2 Purple Poison. Purple Poison is just all around good for hating on your opponent, giving yourself that 1200 boost. Also too, if you just destroy, to be able to destroy a face-up card on the field too. So that's very good. We're running 2 of the White Wing Magician. This is just good for going into synchro plays. Also too, the Pendulum effect also helps to negate effects that would target a spellcaster. So that could be very useful to you too. Helps out with a lot of plays. We're running 2 of the Harmonizing Magician. Harmonizing helps to get monsters on board. That's why I like this card a lot. To be able to special summon this card from hand and then get a monster out of the deck, you can go into your ranked plays or you can either go into your, you know, link summons. So however you want to go about that can help you generate plays and go into other plays after that. Just the only downside to this card, in my opinion, is the fact that when it's in the extra deck, you got to use Oath Dragon to get back to hand to pen summon out again. So just be mindful of that. We're also running 3 Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye at 3 is just so good. Wisdom Eye to be able to pop itself as long as you got another magician over there. Just be able to just go into whatever crazy play you need to. Get your board set up. Go on with your combos from there. We got 2 Oath Dragon. Oath Dragon at 2 is still mandatory in my opinion. I would never cut this down lower than 2, just for the fact that he can, whenever you special summon, get monsters back out of the graveyard. Also too, he's gonna help you in the pen zone to get them back out of the extra deck. So he helps you keep generating, looping your plays. We're running one Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse is just still good for being able to help you to destroy monsters that are on the field, get that field clearance out of the way, go on with your major push from there. We're running one Dragon Pit. Even though you're running your time pendulum pentagraph, it's just you still need to be able to find ways to get back row removal going. So to be able to send a magician to the graveyard and still be able to pop is very, very good. And lastly, for the monsters, we're running one Noble Dragon Magician, just because he helps out with the Dragon Pulse and the Dragon Pit to be able to use it as a pitch outlet. Also, too, helps you go into your Dragon Synchros as you need them. So he's very, very good. And that is it for our monsters. For our spell cards, we're running two Mystical Space Typhoon. You can end up changing this into Cosmic Cyclone if you want to, but I don't recommend using the Twin Twister. You could use it to get stuff in the graveyard to help you go into Zark, but potato. We're running one Ignite Reload just because sometimes you draw multiples of cards in hand, help spin those cards back, get other generated plays from there. We're running one Soul Charge just because sometimes things don't work out the way you want to. So just like the man in the hand says, hey, talk to the hand. We're gonna get that stuff going either way. We're gonna end up running two Sky Iris. I took the Terraforming out just because there's a lot of times I'll end up drawing these two cards in hand, then Terraforming is dead. Terraforming is still good for searching it out, but I'd much rather run the Odd Eyes Dissolver at 2 than use this card to search out Odd Eyes Dissolver over having Terraforming. That's just my personal preference. We're running 3 of the Duelist Alliance. This card is just so good as long as you got a Pendulum monster in your pen zone. Activate this card. Either get any card that has Pendulum in its name, that'd be Star Pentagraph, Odd Eyes, whatever you need, get it to hand, go with your plays from there. We're running 2 Pendulum Call. Pendulum Call is still good to be able to make it so that your opponent cannot destroy your pen scales. You need that. You want to be able to do that. Even though most of the time you're going to set your pen scales up so that if they do destroy them, you're still going to get a search or a destruction effect. So to be able to make sure that you can either still protect your scale so you can still pen something out and get on with some crazy plays, very good. And lastly, for the spells, we're running 2 Star Pentagraph. This helps you generate a lot of plays. To have your Star Pentagraph up with this, and to be able to have this, it's a major combo plays. Also too, if you have cards like your Sky Iris, where you can sit there, activate this, Sky Iris pop this, you end up getting this, another one of these, and then an Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and then you can go into whatever after that you want to from your Star Pentagraph. So you can end up getting some major combo plays going by just having that card on board, which that's something I like a lot. But that is it for our spell cards. For our trap cards, we're only running 2 Time Pentagraph because that's all you really need. You get this card out there, start popping your magicians, start clearing their board out, and then you go into your plays from OTKs for there. But that is it for our main deck. For our extra deck, we're running the 1 Pink King Zark. Zark, when he gets on the field, he wipes the whole board. And also on top of that, by the time usually you get Zark out there, you're pushing for game anyway. I'm running 1 Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. This card is just all around good for just helping you be able to get combo plays going. And also too, on top of that, he helps you to be able to steal monster effects. So he can help you get some good combo plays going for yourself. I'm running 1 Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Vortex Dragon is still all around good. To be able to spin a Pendulum monster back out of the extra deck and to get that good negate is always a good thing. We're running 1 Ignister Providence Draco Blaster. You know, this guy, he's just all around good. Have your Purple Poison in the pen scale, pop her, spin a card back, use Purple Poison, destroy another card. So that's all around good to be able to get those versatile effects going. keep minusing your opponent. We're running one Supreme King Dragon Clear Wing. This guy, I really like it a lot just for the fact is he's a dark hole on summon. So as soon as you summon him out, just like Zark, he's wiping the whole board and you're pushing for at least 25k. I'm running one Odd Eyes Meteor Burst just because this card can help you go into other links by special summoning cards out of your Pendulum Zone. Also on top of that, he's just all around good for hating in that battle phase, making sure those monster effects don't pop off when you don't want them to. We're running one Odd Eyes Absolute just because he has that Utopia effect to be able to make sure you hate on that battle phase. Also too, to help you be able to Monster Reborn your Odd Eyes cards from out of the graveyard is very, very good. We're running one number 11 Big Eye. Big Eye just to be able to snatch steal. Big Eye wins you games, I'm telling you. Raw, I'm telling you, Big Eye wins you games. Thanks a lot for that. But to be able to snatch steal your opponent's monster that they put all the resources in, get that monster, go on with your plays from there. We're running one Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. This card has been my replacement for Utopia Lightning. This card is very, very stupid with its effect. To be able to just detach materials off of this thing and bump his attack points up out of nowhere is very, very good, and your opponent's just gonna be looking crazy on it because they're not being able to, really do anything against it. So I like his effect a lot better than Utopia Lightning because you gotta go into all those steps into Utopia. Just summon this guy out, go on off on your opponent. We're running one Tornado Dragon. Tornado Dragon is to be able to make sure that back row is on lock, to be able to pop on either player's turn. It's very, very good. We're also running one Time Magician. Time Magician just to be able to help, get your magicians to hand. It helps you to get that Astro Sorcerer to the hand, Astrograph Sorcerer to hand. Whatever other Pendulum monsters you might need, get them in hand. If you already got Astrograph on the field, this card's gonna help you get the Zark much faster by getting those darts to the hand. Also on top of that, you can protect your Magician Pendulum monsters by being able to make sure that you can activate his effect, which is not a cost, to protect that card from being destroyed by sending another Magician to the graveyard. That can help you load up the graveyard so that you can go into your Zark play later on. Next, we're running one Abyss Dweller just because there's a lot of graveyard effects that like to pop off. And there's some crazy graveyard effects that like to pop off too, so you want to make sure you get those things on lock. That way you can just go ahead and put all the hate to a stop right then and there. We're running one Decode Talker because Decode Talker, he can help you get more link spots open. Extra deck spots opened up. Yes, it's a troublesome effect going into 3 effect monsters, but once you get him going, those monsters are in the extra deck. You can pin them right back out. And lastly, for the extra deck, we're running one Proxy Dragon because Proxy Dragon is going to help you get those extra link spots that you need open so that you can go into your good combo plays from there. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. Let us know what you think. We're out.